Hey guys, so I'm here with another first impression today. I'm going to be doing the new CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous line. I've heard some things about this line, not too much. I've heard some good things, a little bit of not so good things, but I decided to go ahead and test it out myself. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of CoverGirl's 3-in-1 foundation, so I figured, hey, why not give this CoverGirl line a try. So I picked up all three things from the line, the foundation, the concealer, and also the setting powder. And it just so happens that they had my color in the foundation, which is Soft Sable. This is the darkest foundation color that they have in the line. So if you're around my skin tone, then you can definitely get away with it. So of course, starting off with the foundation, on the back it just reads,
one simple step for a flawless natural look that lasts all day. The formula blends easily to even skin tone and reduces shine all day. Oil-free, won't clog pores, suitable for sensitive skin, and lasts all day.
I like that, suitable for sensitive skin, because y'all already know. It doesn't really have like a suggestion of how you should apply this foundation, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender. That's what I do. I don't really know what it would feel like to review a foundation without a primer. I did go ahead and prime my face with the Benefit Professional, and I did fill in my bags just a little bit with my Benefit Fake Up. I already put some foundation on my beauty blender, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do one side. So I managed to apply the foundation on just this half of my face. I love how it has evened out my skin tone, number one, and number two, it is super lightweight. I'm also having a few hormonal breakouts. Yeah, it sucks. There's Where's Waldo number 1 and Where's Waldo number 2 is down here, and they're pretty concealed, which is definitely a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this all over, and yeah. I really do like the way that my skin is looking very natural, very radiant at the same time, and it still has a good amount of coverage. So I do like the way that the foundation did apply. It applies kind of like a tinted moisturizer almost, or like maybe a BB cream, but it definitely does give you a whole lot more coverage. Just a squeezy tube, you squeeze it out onto your hands, onto the brush, or to the beauty blender. As you can see, some is coming out. Ew, waste of product, dang. So you're not gonna get too much product out of it. It's still controlled. I guess that's what I want to say. It's still like a controlled type of packaging, which is a good thing. Well, I'm gonna move on to the concealer. You do have concealers matched to your numbers. This is the concealer that's good for 315 to 320. It's a little bit darker than what I usually like to go for, as you guys can see, but it's still a little bit lighter than the foundation color. On the back of the packaging, it just says,
this helps conceal dark circles and imperfections in an instant. The lightweight formula glides on smoothly, blends easily, and lasts all day. Again, it's oil-free, it won't clog pores, and it's also dermatologically tested.
So this is the packaging. You just twist it up and has like a little felt tip, like a lot of concealers do these days. So it seems pretty easy to apply. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it underneath my eyes and see. Yeah, it's a good shade. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's super lightweight, and it blended out really easily. I can't even tell that I put it on. Blended out so easily that I can't tell that I put it on. So I went ahead and just applied the rest of my shadow, and now I'm just gonna try to clean it up and then see if I can add a little bit more highlight with this concealer, because I really do like the way it blends out, but I'm not getting any color payoff, so that is not good. So hopefully I can get some highlight and some cleanup with this concealer. Okay, so being a little bit heavier handed with it really did help with putting a bit more of a highlight on. More is better if you want a highlight with this concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down the bridge of my nose as well. Again, I'm going to be a tad bit heavy-handed so I can get exactly what I want, because I don't want to use any other thing to highlight my face, because that would really defeat the purpose. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Very subtle, which I do like, but still gives you that highlighted effect. Next on the list is the Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Powder Foundation. This is like the 315 to 320. On the back of the packaging, it just states that
powder foundation covers like liquid makeup to help even out skin tone for a natural look. Extra fine oil absorbing powders control shine.
I got this kind of thinking that it was a setting powder, but it says that it's a powder foundation. Pretty sure you can use it as a setting powder though. So I'm going to take my beauty blender. As you guys can see, I don't want to blind you, so that's why I'm not turning the mirror. But I'm just gonna set my concealer with this, just to see how it does. Just so it doesn't crease. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get, this is the Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just press it into my foundation. And then with just a Real Techniques, what is this, a powder brush, the large powder brush, I'm just gonna brush that all out so we can get rid of any excess powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and I will be back in a minute. So now that I have painted on the rest of my face, I have no complaints. I love the way that the foundation's sitting. I love the way that the concealer is looking very naturally highlighted underneath my eyes. Everything is pretty much copacetic. It is now 11:36. This foundation claims to last throughout the entire day, so I'm definitely going to get some good wear out of it. I am going to do a couple things, and I will be back to check in with you guys in a little bit. So it is now 1:15. I just finished filming a video, so I've been sitting underneath these hot lights for quite some time now, a little bit over an hour and a half, but I feel like the makeup is really holding up. It still looks and feels exactly the way it looked and felt when I first put it on. No complaints. I do have to go to work in like a couple minutes. I need to like get it together and move it and head off, but I will be back at the end of the day to let you guys know my final thoughts on how this makeup is wearing. So, see you in a little bit. So it is now 9:47. I've had this makeup on for a little bit over 10 hours now. I meant to check back in with you guys in the middle of my day, but I just did not have a free moment, and it was just kind of cray-cray. I did end up blotting my T-zone area at around 5:30. As I was blotting, I didn't see too much makeup transfer onto the blotting tissue, so that was definitely a thumbs up. All in all, I'm really loving the way that the foundation wore throughout the day. Very natural, very lightweight, never once felt too heavy on the skin, and I seriously was wearing this foundation like all day. So I'm really surprised at the way it held up. So my final thoughts on the collection. Foundation, it gets a 10 out of 10 for stating exactly what it does. It says you can wear it all day, it's nice and natural, it's a lightweight foundation, and it's for sensitive skin. I don't have any extra breakouts added on to the hormonal breakouts I'm already having. As for the concealer, I do really like it. I would give it like a 9 out of 10 just because I feel like you have to be really, really heavy-handed to get that highlight effect. It is lighter than my skin tone, so it just really blended into the foundation beautifully, of course, and very nicely, but I just wish that the highlight was there a little bit better. The pressed foundation powder, I give it about like a 7 out of 10. I don't necessarily think that you need it. to complete this trio. It did a good job with setting my foundation and setting my under eye concealer. So, I mean, it served its purpose. I personally love this line and I can definitely see myself using it more and more throughout my foundation routine. Those are my final thoughts on the Ready Set Gorgeous line by CoverGirl. If you guys want any more first impressions, definitely thumbs up this video and give me some ideas of what foundations or mascaras or concealers that you want to see in first impression videos. I don't think I have anything else to say to you guys other than I appreciate you so much for watching. I love you and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.